first off, let's look at the heart of the rig. You're gonna have to come over here to see my looper pedals. I call this the heart of the rig because this is the recording studio. Without this, you know, I'm really just one man making music, but this is what makes me into a band. So as an example, I've got 4 tracks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got a record button, and we've got a stop button, and we've got mode to introduce the muting, so you can mute different instruments, and a function to do all kinds of other, you know, we're not even gonna go into that. That's a lot. So the way I like to do this, let's pick our track 1, okay? Now let's play a bit of a drum beat here. I've got the Roland TD17 module down here. Click record on this. It sends a MIDI signal from my TD17 to my looper pedal, and it tells it to record. So if I click this and I play at the same time, press record, and now you can tell it just plays. And so down here you can see the actual waveform of what I just recorded. Get a visual of this as I'm recording it. Nice, so we've got our drum beat. Now we can introduce a little bit bass guitar. Oh, 1 second. Now we got our bass line. Come up here, we can add a bit of piano. Nice. Now click over here and we could add some percussion. Now press stop and you can stop the whole track, or if you notice I went over to this mode button and I clicked mode. Now instead of selecting a track, right? Instead of selecting a track, now I'm in mute mode, so I could actually mute different tracks, just like if you're in the studio. So you're in the studio, okay, we want to take out the drums. No more drums. Take out the drums, mute the drums. Oh, the bass is too much right now. Mute the bass. Take out the keyboard. Bring the bass back. Pretty cool, right? Bring in the drums. Press 2 at the same time even if you like, you know? Delete. And there you go. That's essentially the quick rundown of how I would make a track. I like to do drums on track 1. I do my bass on track 2. I do guitar and keys generally on track 3. And then track 4 is like percussion and extra stuff like that. And yeah, dude, that's all you really need, 4 tracks. If you get really creative, if you get really crafty, I like to say 1 track at a time. You can just do different tunes on, or different instruments on different tracks. And yeah, that's a quick rundown of the loop pedal. Obviously, we go a lot more in depth in that, but I've chosen this Sheeran Looper X pedal specifically for what you just saw. Like, I click a button. The buttons are huge, by the way. If you come down here, you could compare the giant button to the little button that shows up on most loop pedals. Have these little freaking teeny little buttons that don't do much for you, especially when, you know, there's however many people on the dance floor, the lights are in your eyes, you're sweating, you're in the middle of a performance. You know, it's so easy to just click the wrong pedal or just have your foot slightly in the wrong direction. But with this, larger pedals, large screen, large waveforms, you can easily see what you're doing. And I come from a punk rock background, okay? Which means, you know, in a live performance, you're not necessarily totally worried about, I guess you could say, playing, you're not totally worried about perfection. You know, it's an energy that you bring. You want to, punk rock, for me, it was like about fun energy. It's about, I don't care, I'm doing this, I'm going to try this, I'm going to do this, do that. And sometimes with that energy and you're going hard, it's easy to press the wrong button at the wrong time or to mess something up. This makes it a lot harder to mess up. So I love this Sheeran Looper X pedal. It's been a big game changer for me and what I'm doing. So let's move on to the next thing, the Headrush Prime. Now this is where all my guitar effects come from. Come on down here, I'll show you a little bit about that. So I'm talking about the difference of the pedals. Just look how chunky this pedal is compared to this little pedal. This is what most loopers have, a pedal like this, you know, just a little button. And if you can tell, I've got giant feet, a giant foot trying to press this, press that, it's huge.